Oh, welcome back. It's Free Dad Raid Shadow Legends free to play 2024. We are now currently on day two. What I wanted to do today is show you the progress that was made on day one, and also look at a little bit of the news to see what's kind of going on in game, kind of see what our goals are going to be, if they're going to shift it all from there. So, first, one of the resources that we talked about earlier was going to be Discord. So, here on the Raid Shadow Legends Discord, I frequently check the announcements just to kind of figure out, hey, is something coming? Should I be saving? Should I be prepping? They have something big is coming to raid. This was yesterday's. It's a nice little short video that basically just spoils a new champion. So you have Ultimate Deathlight there, and this should be a free daily login champion. The rest of the content creators are talking about that. No idea what it is going to be yet, but I really hope it's going to be something that will help the free to pay account start off strong. Next, it looks like we're going to celebrate the New Year's with 2 times summoning boost. So it's going to be Friday, so tomorrow, December 28th, 9th, on the time of the recording, until the 21st. They're doubling the chances to receive epic, legendary, and mythical from the primal shards. I don't plan on having any of these during the time. If I do, I will definitely be pulling them. Then on Sunday, the 31st to the 2nd of January, they're doubling the chances of receiving legendaries from sacred shards. Also, probably do not have any of those by this time, but if I do, I will definitely be pulling those. Next, it looks like just some technical maintenance is coming, and then they kind of give their end of year happy review recap. It's basically highlighting new things that happen, the storytelling, the lore, the mythical champions. It was very not well received at first, and then the Lady McCoggan permanent fusion is actually well received. I'm actually one champion away from it on my other account that I've been playing for 4 years. It's the Epic. Talks about a insignia contest. Many faces join, so it talked about all the new champions, the Sun Wukong, the Xena, the Warrior Princess, who I really wanted to have, but she unfortunately is behind a paywall. I think it's like $49, which I do not want to spend on a game. Remember, we're free dad for a reason. And then it just says we're looking forward to 2024. The only call really here that I saw was Clan v Clan. It's going to be January 2nd through January 4th. This will be the first one I am going to participate in, and it will be a personal reward, so it is the one to go a little bit higher. So we'll try to find that clan right now that's going to be a good fit. If you look at our next update that we're going to do, we're going to talk about the next promo codes. So these are the limited time promo codes, and we have 4 active promo codes. I am going to try to do at least one of these every single day. These are freebies. These are good. It's great to have this either bookmarked or just try to go back to it. It's on the Hell Hades website, promo codes. Remember, we did the new player one. The other ones are link codes, which on the creation and the Call of the Arbiter is inactive now. So we're going to look at I Love Raid. You get the Rare Preserver, a day of experience boost, 5 brews, and 100k silver. That one I'm okay with missing out on if I don't get to it. The mid 12 game, 20 brews, 50 multi battles, and 300 silvers. For me, this is nice. With having another account, having 2 kids, being able just to click play and let it kind of run through its multi battles. So, like, this is probably higher priority than this one would be, even though it is a champion. Centranos, it's the Cursed City, the free or Centrano City. 2023. So you get gift card, the Sigald, and 4 ranks, 6-star Guardian. So this will probably be the one we're going to be doing today because that one is a lot more appealing. This is epic, and then this Guardian piece is going to be rank 6, which is better than anything I have on my account after one day. Mid game, 24 subscribe, 10 magic, brews, 1 rare, 1 energy refill, and 200,000. So it's probably going to be third. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. On my priority list, we'll kind of take you through it. So back to game news, we got the raid roundup. Nothing really that interests me in this. We got our mini pack. The only free packs here. We're going to grab our free mystery shard. Then we're going to check some in-game news. So we just went over this. This was last month, so it looks like it has not updated. Okay, so we're going to look at this. No shards. Got to wait it out. Look at our passes. Log into the game. 50,000 silver and 100 energy. Be doing that. This is very nice. The 20 multi-battles. Level this up. We want to make sure we're going to get our promo code. It's like I have 12 minutes left, 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to pause right here, and then I will be back in 12:30, but it'll be a second for you all. All right, and we are back. It was 12:30 for me and a second for you guys. So we got our Centranos 2023, and it expired. So let me just double check. 2023. Fingers crossed, it did expire. So it looks like we did miss out that one. So we're going to try our next one that we really thought was good, which was our mid 12 game. It also expired. So mid game 24, subscribe. We got one. So it looks like HellHades.com needs to update the website to exclude those two. So we must have just missed them by a little bit, but we still got a juicy one there. So we got the 10 brews, the book, the energy refill, and the 200. So go ahead and claim these. I'm going to wait for this because this will slowly start to climb. It'll get up and up and up. And then this, instead of being 89, could be 100, it could be 120 or whatever it gets to as a max. So that's kind of our news recap. I wanted to give you a recap of everything that's been going on in the game for progression-wise. So our Arbiter missions was one of them. We've done 49 of them so far, win 10 medals. Just waiting for the easier ones to come along. It looks like we'll be able to complete a couple more to get these 300 gems. Once we do get the 300 gems, we should easily be at 800. So we'll be buying our masteries for Kel. Our quests, we've done all of our weekly ones. We're just waiting to claim these, and then we'll wait our 5 days to do those. Our monthly ones, we've done the Ascend to article or artifacts at level 16. I'll show you those two that I decided to roll to 16. And then you have our Great Hall. We haven't done anything because we are waiting for the Arbiter missions to do any of this, because those do not preemptively come. For Shard situations, we have 3 Ancients, 1 Void, obviously no Mythical, and no Sacreds yet. We end up getting this one from completing the campaign, and then we got these 3 through various little things. There's one in the shop. We had 3 before, and we would have had them pulled those. They were not the best of champions. Campaign, we did mention that we completed all of the normal campaign. I'll be going through after I get masteries just to clean up the stars, so that way Kel and Sun Wukong can just 2-star or 3-star all the rest of them. We did get moved on to hard as fast as we can, and currently we're just farming this 12-3, which is, or the 6-3, which is really important to get the 4-star speed boots. I have not gotten any speed boot drops yet, but that's what I spend basically all of my mythical ones on. So I just put these 2 in, are my main farmers. They can easily do it, and then 2 food. They just kind of go through and knock out the waves. It never has failed yet, which is really refreshing, but it also has never gotten those boots. So hopefully, since we're live on the video, we'll get blessed with some good RNG, and we'll be able to get some 4-star speed boots. 2-star HP. So no luck there. Some more progression, take you through the dungeons. For the Arcane Keep, we got to 7 for some of the missions. For the Spirit, we got to 6 done with some of the missions. I haven't really tried to push these very hard. Stage 4 was just a mission. On the Force, we're on 7. which was just a mission on the Magic Keep, stage 5 for a mission. So nothing too crazy there. I did do some Magic Keep farming to get Ascension for Kale. On the Minotaur, I got to 7, with just this 2-man team running here, getting the monkey some um, scrolls for the masteries. Not trying to get too many, I just wanted to get the first 2 with the crit rate and extra accuracy. It does help pretty early game. The Ice Golem, we got to stage 4 pretty comfortably with this team here. It's mainly a 3-person run, so I just throw in some food with this run. And the main concept, we get the defense down, nuke, and then on the second wave, everybody just kind of does their thing. Monkey King nukes, and then I just try to click on the ads just to make sure they go down first. I think they target them anyways, naturally. Then it's all about surviving. If you do notice, we did get Kel in some lifesteal gear. They're doing a 3 times right now for speed gear on the dragon. So I threw about 50 to 75 battles into there to complete his before we get them for our daily logins. It's just going to make farming a lot easier. He basically solos the beginning stages, everything that we need from there. Spider, just did number 2. This is a harder one for me. They don't hit very hard yet, so it's more about surviving right now on these builds just to complete the things. So I'm not taking out large amount of spiders. This is just for the arena missions. The dragon 3, I'm able to do stage 7 pretty comfortably. With this team, I'm not able to put in any food yet, but I did just move Kale into the lifesteal gear, so I'm hoping I'll be able to push into at least stage 8 comfortably, because stage 8 tends to have higher drop rates based on just what I've seen online, based on my experience from there. And I really would want to get as a 2-person team with there, where Kale basically was solo with his poisons. This rare has absolutely been great for me. So she brings a defense down to targets under poison sensitivity, what she places. Each hit has a 20% chance of doing the big version of defense down. The A2 is super nice. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit has a 75 of 25% decrease attack debuff on for 2 turns, and the second hit has a 50% chance of placing a 5%. 5% is really nice for the clan boss too, and the attack down helps you survive just a little bit longer. And then the A3 is a 3 times at random. Each hit has a 25% placing poison sensitivity, which just makes those poisons tick harder. And then if it lands it, it also places a poison for 2 turns, which is really great. I'd love to get her ascended for this extra 30% for the clan boss. This was one of my pulls from my mystery shards, or from my ancient shards, which was really great. And then I got War Maiden from farming, and obviously you get her from the campaign as well. I'll probably do some more dragon just to try to get some more speed gear. Speed gear is very important for me. And then for Fire Knight, just did stage 1 just because it's the mission that you want to do. For the arena, I have gotten us into Silver 1 for it. Really waiting to get to level 30, so this farming is a lot quicker. But the team works. Sun Wukong has a arena speed lead, make me a little bit faster. Nuke, drop defense, increase attack. I need to put better gear on her, so she will go before these 2, and it should go a lot faster because she's the fastest, second, third, and then unfortunately the slowest. That's why I'm really looking for those speed boots for these 2 in particular to get them up faster. And at this stage, especially with bronze, all I was doing is if my team power is more than their team power, I go for it. So it works like this. We got our nuke. Didn't drop any defense down. Didn't drop any weaken. She needs more accuracy, better gear. That's what you get for the early game. It's day 2, so really 1 day of farming, and then I'll just go to the next one. 16, better. There is 3 of them, so arguably it could be worse. We'll try to take out their threat. Took out the threat. Good to go from there. So I'm just going to keep kind of going down these stages and try to see if I can call out anything that would be really helpful for you. If you are starting an account, I find it best to focus on their nukers first. Have a good idea with how your team's going to operate and what you're missing, what you need. I don't have a speed booster, but I have a speed lead. So what that does is it puts 28% speed on all of these from their base speed, if I remember correctly. So it worked kind of like a speed booster. And then you need some kind of a debuffer. So we have our debuffer in War Maiden. She does hit pretty hard once like you can get better gear in her. She'll put decreased defense on. It's a big version of decreased defense when you do ascend her. And then from there, you have Kel and this A2 nuke. We have Sun Wukong that also has an A2 nuke, and he also strips all their buffs and puts a blocks debuffs. And then ideally you would buff them up before they would go with an increase attack. So let's just try this one, our first fight in Silver 2. We'll see how it goes. Like their nukes really aren't working that great as of now until I can get some more speed on her. So that way she can get a little bit stronger for you. All right, so we got the mission done. We've done this one already. We already have our Kel 40. Upgrade 2 artifacts at 12, which will lead us into our next one. So we got the arena done. Let's go to clan boss real fast. So I've been clan hopping just to do the clan missions, try to grab the easy ones. I'm just doing easy clan boss to start. So we have our novice. So at least to be able to get one chest, you have this. So that's why I haven't put in any keys since I've been trying to get those quick, easier clan missions. So goal is 1.1 million on damage. So we'll go in here and we'll see what kind of work we're going to be able to do, see if I want to switch up the team. I think I might try with her first, and then we'll do a run with her to see if it goes any faster. Do you have a speed lead? No. Okay, so we got an HP lead, and let's just do auto to make sure they're doing everything we want. Let's try for decrease down. Got it. Try for poisons. We only got one. Let's make sure he doesn't put an increase attack on us. Let's make sure we get the decrease attack out on him. And then we have an ally attack. Got no other poison from Kale. Then we're going to place increase attack. She'll hit a little harder. A1 instead of A2 because the A1 does a poison. And if you watch when he gets a turn, all these ticks will come up. So the lower number of the ticks, there'll be 4 total. The 2 bigger poisons and then the 2 smaller poisons. So let's try to get that poison sensitivity. Missed it. I'm sure turn. See this 10,000. Each poison's 10,000. So it's arguably better than his one hit. It's 5, so it really did 15 plus 2, so it really did 25. I do have a poison set on Sun Wukong because I do find clan boss being one of the most important parts. He does hit pretty hard anyways in this set because I've been lucky enough during the dragon runs to get some good gear on him in the poison sets. So these are going to matter, and you'll see at the end on what they look like from overall who did what type of damage. And we're back. So the poisons definitely help. So he almost hit 300,000. We got 200 or 530 here, and then kind of trailing the pack with these two, just the raw damage, and then some more poisons here. So the poisons definitely help with it. Once I get some more ascensions too, he should have popped back up because he self revives after 3 terms. It's 1.09, which I think was just a little bit short of the 1 key. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and run this one. We got 1.09, so let's switch them out. Let's try this one because I really don't think he did very much. Let's just leave it on auto and see where it goes, and I'll just kind of speed forward with this one. There you have it, the 1.06 million, which we did go ahead and get our top chest here. You'll see 2.15 total for Free Dad. Just kind of kicking these people. Looks like they do kind of take a little bit on hard. Um, some people do hard, I guess. This person really with an unkillable, 3 unkillable champions, so not really anything set up right. Then last little bit I wanted to go over is just going to be kind of champions and gear. So we have Sun Wukong. We did put him in that toxic set. I am planning to get this 4-star up to 16. The only 4 stars that I do plan on taking the 16 on this early stage are going to be speed boots, crit damage gloves, and then if it is a attack percentage or if it is accuracy, because I really want to try to get those. So that's how he's built. We just have these masteries so far. We have our level 40, working on getting him up. I'm saving this one to get to 12 for this exact milestone. Threw some silver in it before. This is a really nice tip. So if you're going and we have like artifact enhancements, you have just like the milestones to get a piece to level 16, to get a piece to level 12. Um, I typically like to go up to 11 or I go up to 15, and then I will wait for those events to get it. It is a big boost from there, but it's also more important for me to wait to get the double dipping to actually upgrade it and then to go from there. So you have your crit rate gloves, his total stats. Got him pretty slow right now at 152. Attack, I'd love to get this up a little bit higher. Crit rate as close to 100% as I can get, and then 69, nice on the accuracy. I can show our Monkey King stats too. A little bit slower. He's more of a cleanup duty on there. His attack is way higher. He's a legendary. He has better base stats. His attack percentage, it's lower there on the crit rate. About the same for the crit damage. I'd love to get some more accuracy in as well. It has in him as well. And then I have been using her quite a bit. Slow, 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 a little bit of accuracy. My Sun Warden, this one, it was only important for me to get this up and then try to get as much accuracy as I can with the speed. Hopefully be switching this piece out for a 4-star speed after today. And those are kind of my champions on where they're set now right now. I will be saving at least 1 copy of any of these because those are used for different fusion events that will come up. So I have my Harness and I have my Rock Tooth that I got from the campaign, and I made sure to get an extra copy in case I do use. I need to go get an extra copy of War Maiden still. When it does come to these, I'm planning on pulling them for just fusions. That way I can kind of double dip, because if a fusion has a champion training event, we'll be able to complete those. Last thing I will talk about before I kind of get to the grinding, it's going to be the novice tournament. If you remember, the goal was to win the novice tournament. Player 134085, you're making it difficult. I push and then he busts out a bunch of points, or she busts out a bunch of points. I push, then they do. We had this XP5, same situation, and then all these rest of them started to come up here. So I'm hoping I can at least finish in the top three now. There's 23 hours left, which is this time tomorrow. So hopefully I'm going to be able to push, and we're going to be able to recap on tomorrow's video for that. Awesome. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Give me advice, pointers on what you want to see with Raid. If I'm messing anything up, if I'm tragically overlooking champions that you saw from our roster, that's really going to be able to help me in this. Or if there's any other pointers you'd love to give the free dad free to play, thanks for your time and you have a great day.